So another important problem we have seen in the examination, x of n is equal to cos of omega n into u of n. Later on, I am going to use this as a standard relation. Okay. So this can be written as what? X of n is equal to, x of n is equal to. So this question is find the z transformation of cos omega n into u of n. This can be written as what? E to the power of j omega n plus e to the power of minus j omega n divided by 2 into u of n. We can write the cos in terms of exponentials. Then x of n can be written as half, you take it outside, e to the power of j omega whole power n, we can write now this one, plus 1 by 2 e to the power of minus j omega whole power n into u of n. You can use small omega or capital omega. This capital omega, you can use it, right? Then into u of n, sorry, here also you can write u of n. This is a standard relation, no? A power n into u of n format now. Therefore, z transformation of it, what do you call? X of z is equal to 1 by 2 into z divided by z minus e to the power of j omega with ROC mod z greater than e to the power of j omega, magnitude of e to the power of j omega, plus 1 by 2 into e z divided by z minus e to the power of minus j omega with ROC mod z greater than magnitude of e to the power of minus j omega. Okay, right. So when using linearity property, ROC becomes what? R1 intersection R2, we said, right? So therefore we have this ROC. X of z is equal to, take 1 by 2 common, take the LCM, you multiply these two, what will you get? Z into z square minus z into e to the power of j omega, and next minus z into multiply e to the power of minus e to the power of minus j omega into z, e to the power of minus j omega, and next minus into minus plus e to the power of minus j omega into e to the power of j omega is e to the power of 0, which is 1. Okay, right. So now what you should do, and numerator you would multiply with this, what will you get? Z square minus z into e to the power of minus j omega, and plus z square minus z into e to the power of j omega. Okay, right. So close the bracket. ROC, what is the magnitude of this one? This is of the form r into e to the power of I theta. Magnitude is 1 now. So therefore mod z greater than 1 intersection with mod z greater, this also magnitude is 1 only, mod z greater than 1. X of z is equal to 1 by 2 into, okay, right. So in the numerator, z square plus z square, 2z square. Okay, right. Now what you should do, take z minus z common in the numerator. Out of this and this, minus z you take common into e to the power of j omega, e to the power of minus j omega plus e to the power of j omega, we can write it, divided by z square you write it as it is, minus z you take common, e to the power of j omega plus e to the power of minus j omega plus 1. Okay, right. This you divide by 2, multiply by 2. And this also you divide by 2, multiply by 2. Then what will happen? Take this 2 common. This you take this 2 common. If you take this 2 common, cancel with this 2. And what is that we get it? This is of the form, what is that? X of z is equal to what? Z square minus what? E power I theta plus e to the power of minus I theta divided by 2. This is cos. Therefore, minus x of z is equal to z square minus, what is that we have? Z cos omega. We will get it. This is cos omega, we can write it, divided by z square minus 2z cos omega plus 1. Okay, ROC is what? Mod Z greater than 1, intersection with mod Z greater than 1. What will you get? The common area between those two is what? Mod Z greater than 1. So therefore, mod Z greater than 1. ROC is what? Mod Z greater than 1. So sketch the ROC. Sketch the ROC, what will you get? Greater than 1, you will get it outside. That's it. So this we can use it as a standard relation, the latest with ROC mod Z greater than. Right? Next, we shall go for the x of z is equal to sine omega n. Another problem. Same thing will be there. What will you get? Sine omega n. X of n is equal to sine omega n. And what is this sine omega n? Sine omega n is nothing but what? E to the power of I theta minus e to the power of minus I theta divided by 2i. 2i or 2j? Oh, correct. Then what will you get? Take 2j, 1 by 2j common. 2j common. This sign will become, this will become what? Minus sign. This also will become minus sign. And this is 2j. This is 2j. And the rest of the things are remain same. And what will you get? 1 by 2j you take common. And since this is minus sign, therefore what will you get? This will become minus, and this will become plus. And what is that we have? The denominator it will remain same. Denominator will remain same, and this will be, what is that? This is 2j. This is 2j. Okay, right. So now what you should do? So z square minus z square plus z square gets cancelled. So minus z square plus z square gets cancelled. What will you get it here? Here only you will get the modification. Okay, right. So now what is that? You can write it. X of z is equal to 1 by 2j you have taken common. So z you take common in the numerator. Z you take common in the numerator. What will you get? Minus e to the power of minus j omega plus e to the power of j omega whole divided by z square minus z you take common, e to the power of j omega plus e to the power of minus j omega plus 1. And now this is 1 by 2j is there here. Okay, right? Divide by 2j, multiply by 2j. This 2j gets cancelled. E to the power of I theta minus e to the power of minus I theta divided by 2j is nothing but what? Sine. And this also divided by 2, multiply by 2. With ROC, once again same, mod z greater than 1. Intersection of mod z greater than 1 with intersection of with mod z greater than 1, we will get same. So therefore, what is that we get it? In the numerator, what will you get? Z, this is sine omega. Z sine omega, you will get it. So therefore, what is that you can write it? X of z is equal to z sine omega divided by z square minus 2z. This one is cos. Once again remains same. So denominator remains same with ROC mod z greater than 1. This can be written as like this. This is the ROC with mod z greater than 1. Okay. We shall go for one more problem. X of n is equal to cos hyperbolic omega n. Cos hyperbolic omega n. When I say cos hyperbolic omega n, equation will be what? Cos hyperbolic theta is equal to what? Cos hyperbolic theta is nothing but equal to e to the power of theta plus e to the power of minus theta divided by 2. No j. Okay. So therefore, what is that you can write it? Hyperbolic omega n. Sorry, omega n. So therefore, what will I get? This will become plus and no j here, minus omega, no j, plus no j, minus omega n, and this j will not be there. So what is that we get it? Okay, right. So what is that? You can write it. X of n is equal to x of n is equal to x of e to the power of j. X of z is equal to what? 1 by 2 into z divided by z minus e to the power of omega with ROC mod z greater than e to the power of omega plus 1 by 2 into z divided by z minus e to the power of minus omega with ROC mod z greater than e to the power of minus omega. Okay, right? So therefore, what is that? You can write it. So this 1 by 2 you can take it out, and ROC is what? Intersection of these two. Therefore, x of z is equal to 1 by 2 you take common and take the LCM z into z square minus z into e to the power of omega minus z into e to the power of minus omega minus into minus plus e to the power of 0 is 1, e to the power of 0, e to the power of omega into e to the power of minus omega is e to the power of 0, which is equal to 1. And here z square minus z into e to the power of minus omega and plus z square minus z into e to the power of omega. Okay. Now with ROC mod z greater than omega. Right. So what is that? You can write it. So this we can write it as ROC. What is that? You can write mod z greater than e to the power of minus omega is nothing but what? E to the power of minus omega is less than z. E to the power of minus omega is less than mod z. And mod z greater than e to the power of omega also is there, right? So ROC is combined of these two, we can write it. Next, simplify this. Simplify this. What is that we can write is x of z is equal to 1 by 2, keep it as it is, z square plus z square 2z square and minus z you take common. When you take minus z common, what will you get? E to the power of minus omega plus e to the power of omega divided by z square minus z into e to the power of omega plus e to the power of minus omega plus 1 divided by 2 multiply by 2 divided by 2 multiply by 2, and this 2 you take common and cancel it, and x of z is equal to z square minus z cos hyperbolic omega. This term become cos hyperbolic omega, z square minus 2z cos hyperbolic omega plus 1, you will get it, right? So, and ROC is what? ROC is combined these two, right? So mod z is intersection of ROC is mod z greater than e to the power of omega intersection with mod z greater than e to the power of minus omega. So this sketch will be depending upon the omega value, intersection of it. If omega is, let us say, positive, and what will happen is this will be, what is that? So omega is positive means e to the power of minus, let us say if omega is equal to 2, e to the power of minus 2 and e to the power of 2. This is more. So therefore, combined ROC is what? Mod z. If omega is positive, then ROC is what? ROC is mod z greater than, because this is more, intersection of these two, mod z greater than e to the power of omega, you will get it. If omega is negative, then what will happen? Negative of negative, this is become positive. Therefore, mod z greater than, ROC is mod z greater than e to the power of minus omega, you will get it. Anyhow, so your sketch will be outside only, depending upon the value of e to the power of omega, e to the here e to the power of mod z greater than e to the power of omega, or mod z greater than e to the power of minus omega. Any one you can take it depending upon the value of omega. Okay, so that's how we should do it for cos. Similarly, we can do it for sine also. Okay, 1 minute. Right. Now, this we can use it as a standard relation. You can list out in the last page of your notebook. What is that? The standard relations. I've given the list of all the standard Z transformation pairs. If x of n, x of z, or OC. Many of them I have given. U of n also I have given. Minus u of minus n, minus 1, a power n into u of n, minus a power n into u of n into u of n, and minus n into u of minus n minus 1, minus n into a power n into u of minus n minus 1. Okay, all those standard relations I have given the list. So in continuation in the list, we have cos omega n into u of n. We can write it as x of z is z square minus z cos omega divided by z square minus 2z cos omega plus 1 with ROC mod z greater than 1. Another addition, cos omega n into u of n. Similarly, sin omega n into omega, you can use either this one or this one. In some of the examination papers, we have seen capital omega also. No problem. Into u of n. Then ROC, what is that? Z transformation is z sin omega. Z sin omega divided by, denominator remains same. Z square minus 2 omega into cos omega. Sorry, 2z into minus 2z cos omega plus 1 with ROC mod z greater than 1. Right? Like that, these are the standard relations. Cos hyperbolic is not so important. We can use this. Right? With this standard relation, we shall use property and we shall do variety of problems which were asked in the different university papers. Okay? Now let us go for that. Find the Z transformation of, one of the examination problems says like this. Find the Z transformation of x of n is equal to 2 to the power of n into sine of omega naught n minus 2 into u of n minus 2. Okay, how to do this problem? This kind of problems without property we cannot do only, right? So how will you do that? So we know that this is of the form sine omega naught n into u of n. No? So go for substitution. Substitution is very, very important. If you are able to do correct substitution, half of the problem is over. Okay, right. How will you do that? Let x1 of n is equal to sine of omega naught n into u of n. We should take the substitutions in such a fashion that we know the pair. We should have the standard Z transformation pair. If you have the standard Z transformation pair, for that such things only you should take the substitution. X1 of n. X2 of n is equal to what? X2 of n. You have to get n minus 2, no? So therefore, if you replace n by n minus 2 in x1 of n, you will get that this part. So what will you get? X1 of x2 of n is equal to, if you want to get n minus 2, what you should do? In x1 of n, replace n by n minus 2. Okay, right. Then, so we got this one. If you substitute this, we got this. Then we will have to multiply by 2. Then x of n is equal to what? X of n is equal to 2 to the power of n into x2 of n. This one we have scaling property, time shift property, we can use it. So using those two properties, we can get the Z transformation of it. This is standard relation is available. So that means if your substitution is correct, then half of the work is over. And you can verify that also. You go back and substitute. For example, if you want to verify this question, substitution is correct or not, substitute back. 2 to the power of n, I'll write it as it is. X2 of n is what? X1 of n minus 2, I'll write it. in x of n is equal to 2 to the power of n. I'll write it as it is. x1 of n minus 2 is what? x1 of n minus 2 means what? Replace n by n minus 2 in x1 of n. Therefore, what will you get? Sine omega naught into n minus 2 into u of n minus 2. We can do this now. So same thing we got. So once you are able to get, your substitutions are correct. So always you can verify the substitution. If it is correct, then only you proceed. Otherwise, if the substitution is wrong, means whole problem will be wrong, right? Go for this. Find the z transformation of this. The transformation on both sides. x1 of z is equal to, what is that? We know that z sine omega naught n into u of n. What will you get? Z sine omega naught by the table divided by z square minus 2z cos omega naught plus 1 with ROC mod z greater than 1. Okay, right. Now go for this. Z transformation of this one. Z transformation of this one is what? x2 of z is equal to z to the power of minus 2. Z to the power of minus 2 into x1 of z. Z to the power of minus 2 into x1 of z. Okay, right. Which is nothing but equal to what? Z to the power of minus 2 into x1 of z is what? Z sine omega naught divided by z square minus 2z cos omega naught plus 1 with ROC remains same. Time shift property will not change the ROC. It will remain same. Mod z greater than. Right? Now, what is that? We can write it? X of z. Now you take the z transfer. So this one you can simplify it further. X2 of z is equal to, you simplify this. Multiply this one with 1z gets cancelled. Z to the power of minus 1 we got it. And 1 take z to the denominators. Therefore, sine omega naught divided by 1 z into z square minus 2z cos omega naught plus 1 with ROC mod z greater than 1. Okay, that's how we should do it. So now x of z is equal to what? Z transformation of this. X of z is equal to use scaling property. What is this one? A power n into x of n format. What is z transformation of this one? Z transformation of a power n into x of n is what? X of z by a with ROC R1 by a we said, right? Use that relation. What is that? You can write it. X of z is equal to x2 of z by a. A is 2, z by 2 with ROC. ROC will change. ROC z by 2 greater than 1 or mod z greater than 2. Therefore, x of z is equal to sine omega naught divided by z by 2 into z by 2 whole square minus 2 into z by 2 into cos omega naught plus 1. 2 gets cancelled. And what is that? We get it. This 2 will go to numerator. X of z with ROC. X of z is equal. You can simplify to certain extent. 2 sine omega naught divided by z into z square by 4 minus z cos omega naught plus 1 with ROC mod z greater than 2. That is nothing but what? Outside 2. Sketch the ROC. If you mark this one as 2, outside ROC is mod z greater than 2. That's how we should do it, right? So this is the way we should do the problem. This was the question in one of the VTU papers. Go for one more problem. Another important problem that we have seen in the examination is x of n is equal to n into sine of pi by 2 n into u of minus n. This is a very, very interesting problem. Observe carefully. So what you should do for this? We cannot go for substitution in this problem. Direct substitution is not possible because here u of minus n is there. U of minus is not minus 1 minus n is not a standard Z transformation uh, signal. So therefore, what you should do is go for, see, you should have here plus n is there, here minus n. Is it possible to have the minus n? Definitely. So if you are making minus n here, one more minus we should do it, because we all know that sine of minus theta is minus theta, minus sine theta, minus sine theta. If that is the case, then we can multiply by minus sign, no? So therefore we can write it as x of n is equal to multiply by this one and this one with minus sign, minus n into minus sine of pi by 2n into u of minus n. Okay, right. Now x of n is equal to minus n into sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. Therefore, minus sine theta can be written as what? Sine of minus theta. So therefore, what is that I write it? Sine of pi by 2 into minus n into u of minus n. So this is the key point in this problem. If you are able to do this correction, no, the problem will become very easy. Otherwise, what will happen is this problem will become more complicated, right? So now let us go for this. This is standard. Let x1 of n is equal to, let x1 of n is equal to sine of pi by 2 n into u of n. Because sine omega n is there, no? Omega is pi by 2 here. And x2 of n is equal to, n you take it. Later on at the end we need minus n everywhere, no? At the end you take minus, right? So x2 of n is equal to n into x1 of n, you can take it. And x of n is equal to x2, because I want minus everywhere, right? So therefore x2 of minus n. If you want, you can verify that. x2 of minus n is nothing but what? x2 of minus n, replace n by minus n into x1 of minus n. What is x1 of minus n? So minus n into x1 of minus n is what? Sine of pi by 2 minus n into u of minus n, you will get back. So this verification, you can do it orally itself, right? So once you get this substitution, rest is very simple. How to do it? Use the standard Z transformation pair. X1 of Z is equal to what? X1 of Z is equal to Z divided by Z, sine omega n, Z sine omega. Z sine omega, omega is nothing but pi by 2 here. Z sine omega minus divided by Z square minus Z cos omega. Omega is what? Pi by 2. Z cos omega plus 1 with ROC mod Z greater than 1. Okay. So check the relations. Minus 2Z, minus 2Z cos pi by 2 plus 1 with ROC mod Z greater than 1. So sin 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0. So therefore, this will become what? X1. Therefore, X1 of Z becomes equal to what? Z divided by Z square plus 1 with ROC mod Z greater than 1. This will become 0. Okay, right. Next, you go for the Z transformation of this. X2 of Z is equal to what? Okay, use differential property. Differential property, what will you get? Minus Z. Z transformation of n into x of n is what? Minus Z into d by dz of x of z. So therefore, what will you write? Minus Z into d by dz of, here it's x1 of z, which is equal to minus Z into d by dz of x1 of z is what? Z divided by Z square plus 1 with ROC mod Z greater than 1. Therefore, what will you get? X2 of Z is equal to, what? X2 of Z is equal to what? Minus Z into, differentiate this. Denominator whole square, quotient rule, denominator whole square, denominator Z square plus 1 into d by dx of numerator 1 minus numerator into d by dx of denominator is what? 2z into differentiation of 1 is 0. Okay. With ROC will not change, mod z greater than 1. So what will I get? x2 of z is equal to x2 of z is equal to minus z you retain as it is. Okay, right. What will you get? Minus 2z square. Minus 2z square plus z square is what? Minus z square plus 1 divided by z square plus 1 whole square with ROC mod z greater than 1. Now you take this minus sign inside. What will you get? x2 of z is equal to z cube minus z divided by z square plus 1 whole square with ROC mod z greater than 1. Now, what is x of z? Now come to the last one. The transformation of this one is what? X of z is equal to what? Using time reversal property, z transformation of x of minus n is what? X of 1 by z with ROC R1 by z we said, right? So therefore, what is that again? X2 of 1 by z with ROC 1 by z. Magnitude of 1 by z is what? Greater than 1. In place of z, you replace it by 1 by z. Okay. Now, x of z is equal to x2 of 1 by z. x2 of 1 by z is what? In x2 of z, replace z by 1 by z. Therefore, what will you get? 1 by z whole cube minus 1 by z divided by 1 by z whole square plus 1 whole square with ROC mod z. Take the reciprocal on both sides. When you're taking reciprocal, greater than will become less than, mod z less than 1, and we can easily say that. And one thing is you can verify the answer. See that whenever u of minus n is there means what? Left-handed sequence. For left-handed sequence, what is that we said? ROC extends towards the origin from the innermost pole, we said. So therefore, ROC is extending towards origin from the innermost pole. That's what you can verify that, right? So this is how we should do the problem of this kind. This is also another examination problem, right? Go for one more problem. Okay. One more examination problem. X of n is equal to 1 by 3 to the power of n into sine of pi by 4 n into u of n. This is a 5 marks question in one of the papers. Okay, right? How will you do this problem? All right. So this is readily available. We can substitutions directly. We can go for substitution. So let us take, let x1 of n is equal to sine of pi by 4 n into u of n. And x of n is equal to what? 1 by 3 power n into x1 of n. Using scaling property, we can do this. Because scaling property says that what? X of n has a power n into x of n has a z transformation x of z by a with ROC R1 by a we said, right? The transformation of this one, x1 of z is equal to what? X1 of z is equal to sine pi by 4 divided by z square minus 2z cos pi by 4 plus 1 into, so for ROC, mod z greater than 1. Sin pi by 4 is what? 1 by root 2. So this can be simplified as what? Z by root 2. Sin pi by 4, sin 45, 1 by root 2, we got it. Z square minus 2 into Z by root 2. Cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Z by root 2 I have written plus 1. Okay, right. Take this root 2 to the denominator if you want. You can simplify it. Z square, what is that we have? Root 2 into z square, and root 2 gets cancelled, minus 2z plus root 2 we get it. If you want, you can simplify. Not much simplification is involved in this. With ROC remains same, mod z greater than 1. Okay, right. What is the z transformation of this one? X of z is equal to x of z is equal to a power n into u of n format. Therefore, x1 of z by a. Z by a is what? 1 by 3. With ROC will change. Z divided by 1 by 3. Magnitude of it is greater than 1. Which is nothing but equal to what? X of z is equal to x1 of 3 will go to numerator. 3z we can write it. And this also 3z. Magnitude of 3z is greater than 1. Or x of z is equal to x1 of 3z. Wherever z is there, replace it by 3z in x1 of z. So therefore, 3z divided by x1 of 3z. 3z divided by root 2 into 3z whole square minus 2 into 3z plus root 2 with ROC mod z. Take this 3 to the denominator, greater than 1 by 3. So this can be written as what? X of z is equal to 3z divided by, okay, right. What is that? 9 root 3 square is 9 root 2 z square. If you want, you can simplify, otherwise keep it in the same format. Minus 6z plus root 2 is the x of z. With ROC, you can sketch it greater than 1 by 3 outside. That's how we should do it, right? So this is another examination problem. Right. Few more some problems what we have seen in the examination, that we shall do it. For example, we have one problem of this sort. Find the z transformation of, is based on the substitution only. X of n is equal to 1 by 2 whole to the power of n plus 1 into u of n plus 3. Find the z transform. This is also an examination problem for around 3 marks. How will you do this problem? Okay. So direct substitution, once again, it is not possible. We have n plus 1, we have n plus 3. We cannot modify this one. You better to modify this. X of n is equal to 1 by 2 whole power n plus 1 plus 2 minus 2 I can make, so that I can get n plus 3 into u of n plus 3. That's it. Rest and all is very simple. X of n is equal to, what is that? We have n plus 3. Half to the power of minus 2, you can take it outside. Half to the power of minus 2 into half to the power of what? N plus 3 into u of n plus 3. Rest and all is half to the power of 1 by the x of n is equal to half to the power of minus 2 is what? 2 to the power of 2 is 4. We can get it. 4 into 1 by 2 whole to the power of n plus 3 into u of n plus 3. We can get it. So therefore, what is that? We can write it. 1 minute. Okay. So substitution, go for substitution. Let x1 of n is equal to, this constant you can take it in any of the steps. The first step itself you can take. X1 of n is equal to 1 by 2 whole power n into u of n. This is of the form a power n into u of n. And if you want to get n plus 3, replace n by n plus 3. So therefore, to get x of n, what you should do? Replace n by n plus 3 in x1 of n. Therefore, what will you get? x1 of n plus 3, we can write it. So now you take the z, check it out. So if you substitute x1 of n plus 3 here, replace n by n plus 3 here, you will get back the original. So n plus 3 means 4 into 1 by 2 to the power of n plus 3 into u of n plus 3, you will get it. So find the z transformation of it. x1 of z is equal to 4 into z divided by z, my standard relation a power n, z divided by z minus 1 by 2 with ROC mod z greater than 1 by 2. Z transformation of this one is what? X of Z is equal to Z to the power of 3, time shift property, Z to the power of 3 into X1 of Z. So therefore, X of Z is equal to Z cube into X1 of Z is what? 4Z divided by Z minus half, which is equal to 4Z cube divided by Z minus half with ROC mod Z greater than half. Time shift property, there is no change in the ROC, it remains same. Okay, right. So therefore, what is that? You can write it. Mod Z greater than half is like this. Okay, so that's it. That's how we should do the problem. This is a 3 marks question in the examination. Okay, right. So now let us go for one more problem from the examination. Okay, right. Find the Z transformation of X of n is equal to minus 1 by 3 whole power n into u of minus n minus 2. Okay. How will you do this problem? Find the Z trans. This is an examination problem for 4 marks or 5 marks it may be. Maximum 4 marks, generally it will be 3 marks you will get it, right? Go for this. Direct substitution, once again it is not possible. Okay, right. But minus n is there. How to make it minus n? So what you do is take this 3 to the denominator. X of n is equal to. So when you take this 3 to the denominator, numerator, what will you get? 3 to the power of minus 1 you will get it. That minus sign is take it outside. So therefore what will you get? Minus 3 to the power of minus n we can write. When you take 3 to the numerator, it becomes minus n into u of minus n minus 2. Now further, this one, if you want to get minus 2 plus 2, you do it. Now you will get that format, no? So x of n is equal to, this can be written as what? Minus 3 whole square, I can take it outside, into minus 3 to the power of minus n minus 2 into u of minus n minus 2. Minus 3 to the power of 2 is what? 9, no? Minus 3 into minus 3 is 9 into minus 3 to the power of what? Minus n minus 2 into u of minus n minus 2. Now you go for substitution. That's how we should do it. This correction for substitution is very, very important because we don't have standard minus and minus. So first what you should do? Shift it. So first you take it in the form a power n into u of n. Okay. Let x1 of n is equal to 9 into minus 3 power n into u of n. x2 of n is equal to what? x2 of n is equal to, shift by 2 units. What will you get? x1 of n minus 2. x1 of n minus 2 means what? Minus 3 to the power of n minus 2 into u of n minus 2. Now I want minus n, no? Therefore x of n is equal to x2 of minus n. So that we will get it as what? Minus n minus 2. And then x1 of minus n minus 2 is what? Minus 3 to the power of minus n minus 2 into u of minus n minus 2. That's how we should do it. Find the Z transformation of this one. 9 into Z divided by Z minus A. Z minus A is what? Minus 3. Therefore, it becomes plus 3. With ROC, mod Z, the magnitude means plus 3 only, you should take it. Mod Z greater than 3. Mod Z greater than mod of minus 3 is plus 3. So, what is Z transformation of this one? With ROC, we got it. X2 of Z is equal to, sorry, this is X1 of Z. X2 of Z is equal to what? Z to the power of minus 2 into what? X1 of Z. With ROC remains same. Mod Z greater than 3. And Z transformation of this one is what? X of Z is equal to. What is X2 of minus n? Z transformation of X2 of minus n? X2 of time reversal property with 1 by Z. With ROC, 1 by R1 we said. No? That is magnitude of 1 by Z is greater than 3. So, therefore, what is that? You can write it. X of Z is equal to, what is x2 of 1 by Z? x2 of 1 by Z is what? 1 by Z whole to the power of minus 2 into x1 of 1 by Z. Okay, right. X of z is equal to z to the power z square we can write now. Z square into what is x1 of 1 by z? X1 of 1 by z is what? 9 into replace z by 1 by z. 1 by z divided by 1 by z plus 3 with ROC. Reciprocal take on both sides. Mod z less than 1 by 3. Greater than will become what? Less than 1 by 3. Sorry, this is 1 by z. Okay, right. This z gets cancelled. 1z gets cancelled. What will you get? X of z is equal to 9z divided by 9z divided by 1 by z plus 3. 1 by z plus 3. Or you can write it as z, you take the LCM and z will go to numerator. 9z square divided by 1 plus 3z with ROC mod z less than 1 by 3. So less than means what? Inside. And we can verify that. See, whenever minus n is there, there is a left-handed sequence. ROC is extending towards the origin from the innermost pole. So that's how we should do it. Go for one more problem. So these are all the examination problems what we have seen. One more problem we have. It's also examination problem. Find the z transformation of x of n is equal to 2 to the power of n into u of minus n plus 1 by 4 to the power of n into u of n minus 1. Okay, right. So how to do this kind of problems? Okay. This one we can write it as what? Once again go for modification. X of n is equal to, take 2 to the denominator so that we will get minus n. 1 by 2 whole to the power of minus n into u of minus n. Okay, what is this one? Plus 1 by 4 into to the power of n minus 1 plus 1 you make it. So that you will get n minus 1 into u of n minus 1. Then what is that you can write it? This can be written as x of n is equal to 1 by 2 whole to the power of minus n into u of minus n. 1 by 4 take it outside. 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 to the power of n minus 1 into u of n minus 1. Okay, right. Now go for, let us call, let x of n is equal to, let x of n is equal to x1 of n plus x2 of n. Okay, right. So now go for substitution. Let, so this one in the form a power n into u of n. Now let call by some other name. X1, x2 of n already over, x3 of, let x3 of n is equal to 1 by 2 to the power of n into u of n. Therefore, if you want to get x1 of n, what you should do? In the x3 of n, replace n by minus n. Therefore, what will you get? X3 of n is equal, x1 of n is equal to x3 of minus n. I can write it. And similarly, here, what is x2 of n? X2 of n is equal to what? X4 of n. Let x4 of n is equal to, let x4 of n is equal to, give some other name. Because already I used x1, x2, x3. So I'll use x4. X4 of n is equal to 1 by 4 to the power of n into u of n. And x2 of n is nothing but equal to what? So 1 by 4 also you take it common, constant. 1 by 4 you keep it here only. Okay. X2 of n is equal to what? If you want to get 1 by 4 to the power of n minus 1, what you should do? X4 of n minus 1 you take it. Okay, now you go for z transformation of this one. Z transformation of this one is what? X3 of z is equal to what? Z divided by z minus half with ROC mod z greater than half. What is this one? Z transformation of this one. X1 of z is equal to what? X1 of z is equal to X3 of 1 by z with ROC, magnitude of 1 by z is greater than 1 by 2. See that difference between 2 and z. Whenever z is there, I will put one line horizontal. This is 2. Because every time I cannot write differentiate 2 and z. So therefore, what do you do? X1 of z is equal to, X1 of z is equal to 1 by z divided by 1 by z minus 1 by 2. Take the reciprocal. Z is less than 2. Both sides you should take it. Z is less than 2. Now x1 of z is equal to simplify that 1 by z divided by, take the LCM, 2 minus z divided by 2z. Z gets cancelled. What will you get? 2 divided by 2 minus z with ROC mod z less than 2. So this is the less than 2. This is the z transformation of x1 of z, first part. Second part you go for. See, you go for the z transformation of this one. Z transformation of this one is what? X4 of z is equal to 1 by 4 into z divided by z minus 1 by 4 with ROC mod z greater than 1 by 4. From the table, all of them are standard relations. X2 of z is equal to what? X2 of z is equal to time shift property, z to the power of minus 1 into x4 of z. Therefore, x2 of z is equal to what? X2 of z is equal to z to the power of minus 1 into x4 of z. X4 of z is what? 1 by 4 into z divided by z minus 1 by 4. Okay. So this z to the power of minus 1 z gets cancelled. Multiply the denominator by x2 of z, multiply by 4. What will you get? 1 divided by 4z minus 1 with ROC remains same because time shift property will not change the ROC. Mod z greater than 1 by 4. Okay. Right. If that is the case, then what is the z transformation of this one? X of z is equal to x1 of z plus x2 of z with ROC R1 intersection R2. Therefore, what is that? You can write it. X of z is equal to what? X of z, x1 of z, 2 divided by 2 by z, 2 divided by 2 by z with ROC mod z less than 2 plus 1 divided by 4z minus 1 with ROC mod z greater than 1 by 4. And linearity property, intersection of these two, we should take it. Therefore, x of z is equal to 2 divided by 2 minus z plus 1 divided by 4z minus 1 mod z less than 2. Okay, how will you? So two-sided sequence. Whenever it is a two, this is right-handed sequence plus n. No? This is left-handed sequence. For two-sided sequence, ROC is a ring in Z plane between the poles. We said now. So what is that we have? First one is ranging from where to where? 0 to 2. 0 to 2. Second one is what? Sorry, 0 to 2 means less than 2. This is greater than 1 by 4. Greater than from 1 by 4 to infinity. 1 by 4 to infinity. So therefore, common area is from where to where? 1 by 4 to 2. So therefore, ROC is mod z lies between 1 by 4 and 2. Therefore, ROC will be a ring in Z plane between 1 by 4 and 2. Right? That's how we should do it. So this is your x of z. So that is the way we should do the problem, right? So this kind of problems we have seen in many papers in the examination. So same kind of problems we try out, right? So this completes Z transformation, or we can have one or two problems more also. We can do it, okay? I'll continue in the next class, okay? Stop at this.